defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Alert! Monday. Hey, hold.
Allen to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
This one, downfield for Kincaid.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
56.
Allen gonna throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's gonna wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Allen. This is caught at the 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. One more time going up top with Allen. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
15, 15, 15.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Third and long. Patrick to throw. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brian Cooks.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They face second down and 7. They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're inside the 25-yard.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, KC. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. That is brought in. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. Into space. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. So now this team's offense getting set to get back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All 52.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Samaje Perine. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. On 1st down, it's Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman.
Alert! 5-wide.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Alert! Look out!
From the gun, Josh Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Again, it's Allen to the air. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Chiefs' offense ready to come back out for this next possession.
Attack, attack!
They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
He's going to try it here again. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Half 85, out!
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense and the veteran DeAndre Hopkins ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Easy.
They go play action with Mahomes. And they will bring him down on the other side. The Bills going to use the first of their...
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Hey, rib list. Where's it?
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Bills are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Going for it all. That's caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hey, 43. Where's it?
Play action here. Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off. It's DeMar Hamlin.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Hey, tight.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Half 85, half 80. Alert, alert, alert.
Now Allen on 1st down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
56, 56.
Now Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Hey, hold.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. That was no small feat. They go for it on 4th and 9 and still get it by a yard. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, so he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. On the ground, this is Hunt. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off, it's DeMar Hamlin.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
56.
Allen to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! What's that?
Allen. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. Allen will throw. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, ribble it. Line.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. A beautiful play and a big chunk play as well. Right to midfield.
Yellow. 15.
First down throw, Mahomes. And that is caught. Travis Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this has been a game to forget so far. You start to wonder, how long do you stay with a guy when he's thrown pick after pick after, and more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Now it's Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Alert, alert, alert! Look out!
Now Allen. That is caught. What a throw. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will go up by 7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He keeps it himself. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes from out of the pistol. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. On second down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Yeah, we're good.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that 1st down.
Come back!
And in motion is Brown. Mahomes on 1st down. He'll run again.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
On 1st down, it's Allen. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Regular. Half 85.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bills first down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Stop. Alert!
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup.
Hero 15! Yellow! Right side!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Fight on these two! Right side!
Now Mahomes. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
15!
They put Kelce in motion.
Right side!
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Yellow! Hey, 57! Right side!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Again, working deep downfield.
Pass. Gun. That's it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Alert! Hey, tight. Up. Look out.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there.
Alert!
But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's it.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Yellow.
Now it's P-Rob. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Game on. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Hey, 15.
Mahomes back. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, The ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
On the ball. Hey, tight. Middle. Alert, alert, alert. Where's that?
Now Allen on first down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Half 10.
Now Allen to throw on second down. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Alert! Monday. What's that?
Throwing again, it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Hey, hold. What's that?
One more time going up top with Allen. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper.
Go.
And he'll be taken down.
Go.
He'll get this out wide. And he will score again. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
Yellow. What's that?
A first down throw for Mahomes. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there.